Million children struggle with child hunger each year in America, according to NPR.org. And child hunger in America is still an ongoing issue, which is such a big problem because America is filled with money and there's so much food that is wasted on a daily. We all know that children are unable to fend for themselves, so we as American citizens have to be the ones to advocate for them and their families and to get them the proper food that they need. So, I have come up with three factors that I believe are the main contributors to child hunger in America. And with these three contributors, I've put together a plan and solutions for each of these problems. The first way is by stabilizing employment for working parents. The second way is by providing high quality childcare and education for for families that is also affordable. And the third way is by giving adequate amount of nutritional assistance to those who need it. So the main reason child hunger is still an issue in America is because some of the main problems that cause it simply aren't being addressed. For example, according to feedamerica.org, families are receiving way less than needed in food stamps for them to be able to properly support and nourish their families. Also, jobs simply aren't paying enough. So, for their employees to be able to support themselves plus their families, jobs have to pay more. Our main goal would be to get the government to agree on ways and minimum wage, um, to support those who are working but still live just above the poverty line. And increasing the payout of food stamps so families are able to give their children healthy nutritional meals. Um, if we could get to the government to agree on this plan, we could see a huge decrease in child hunger rates in America. If families are receiving more food stamps from the government, the children will be provided adequate and healthy food. But a potential disadvantage of my plan would be that um, taxes will probably have to be raised just so that the government can increase the payout um, of food stamps, and also they can increase the amount that employees are getting paid as well. So, although we may have to pay a bit more in taxes, I think that it'll all be worth it. Um, Also, my plan is not only beneficial to families and their children, but it's also beneficial to basically anyone who's working but still lives just above the poverty line because it'll increase their payout of food stamps and it'll increase their wages while they're working. So this is a plan that's beneficial for everybody all around. So, in conclusion, child hunger is still an ongoing issue in America because some of the main problems won't be addressed. The plan is for the government to increase their payout of food stamps and to raise the minimum wage. And if not raise the minimum wage, simply get the employers to agree on increasing the wages. If this plan is followed, it can drastically reduce child hunger rates just because no child should go hungry in America. There's too much food out there. There's too much food that is wasted. So if we can all get aboard if we can all get on board to support this plan and help fight for this issue, we could help save a lot of children's lives.